week or the first week of playoffs or the team that had the week off? Jim, I always go with the team that had the week off. Two reasons why. They get rested and they're playing at home. Those are two big things to overcome.
This divisional playoff game is officially underway. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Winston's going to be leading the team today, of course. 3 years of competition in this league and now starting to find his rhythm. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Buccaneers take it from the 23. Takes it out of the eye. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here.
Here we go.
Here's the quick toss. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever. They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second and short following the run. They bring in the extra tight end. To the ground. Still powering ahead. Tackle made by Levy that time.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The football just inside the 40 at the 39. The Buccaneers have it at the 39. They're going to run it on the toss. He's taken down at the 35. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. Coming to the line at the 35. Just a quick drop back. Throws the pass. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Here we go. Red 38.
The Buccaneers snap it at the 26. This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. 2 tight ends on the field here. They better hurry to get the snap. They'll go ground. He's taken down at the 23.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Here now in the playoffs, and what's the preparation like, Phil, for a game like this compared to a regular season game?
Jim, it is different. When you talk about playoff games, coaches are willing to take more risk, and that could be going for it on fourth down or just trying to catch the other team by surprise with an onside kick, because sometimes you must take a chance to win a big game.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. 36-yard field goal attempt coming up. The kick is good. They put up 3 here in the first to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The fastest player to ever reach 16,000 career passing yards. It took him only 55 games played. Quarterback Matt Stafford. Stafford from the gun. Ebron can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. That's second down coming up. Matthew Stafford will be under center. Will go ground. Brought down at the 26.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. Stafford in shotgun formation. To Ebron.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Picks up 8 here. The Buccaneers put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points. You're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 37. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
Here we are in the playoffs, and when you compare it with the regular season, the microscope, it's out, the attention, it's there. It's all ratcheted up right now.
It's a big difference, no doubt about it. You see more reporters in the locker room all during the week, and no matter how you play during the regular season, nobody cares. They're just worried about this playoff game.
Third down following the incompletion. Winston's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Drop back, shotgun formation. Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
1st and 10. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
It's now 2nd down. Toss play. Keeps his legs moving. And they get to him at the 45. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Ohio!
3rd and 5. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Pass reception, number 2 for him.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
1st down at the 29. He's got a wide open alley. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. In the 1st quarter, and they're stretching their lead out. It looks like they have it in their minds to put this game away early.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, isn't it? They just want to get it over with early, just put all doubt, just remove all doubt, I should say, from the opponents that you're in for a rough day, and you might as well just give up.
The Buccaneers with an extra point try on the way. Inside of the uprights. The Buccaneers kicking team comes out. Their offense now has some time to rest after picking up over 50 yards on the ground on that last drive. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Lions offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 19. Running right through the trenches. As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Stafford with the give. That's a gain of 6. As the first quarter comes to a close, we'll take a short break before the beginning of the second here in Tampa, Florida. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade. Win from within.
Welcome back to the action. Today, it's been all about the defenses. Third and 3 coming up. The Lions will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Takes tackle right at the 35. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First down on the way. Quick drop back. And it's complete to Golden Tate. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, that time the short pass turned into good yardage just because look at the defense. Nobody hustles, nobody there to make the tackle.
Coming to the line at the 49. First down at the 49. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Matthew Stafford backed off the line, shotgun formation. Stafford's going to take it from the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Lions understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on 3rd down, this is something they can handle.
Stafford's now completed 4 in a row. There's a flag out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there. Set up now at the 36. The Lions snap it at the 36. Surveys. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Scrimmage, the 36. The Lions snap it at the 36. And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson. That's his first reception today.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
A reception on 2nd down, but not enough for the first. 3rd down. It's Riddick with the catch out of the backfield. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
The Lions lined up for the field goal. Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. That field goal brings them closer to the lead here midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, you know, in midway in the second quarter, you know, players, they start watching that scoreboard just like the coaches because they know halftime is looming and they want to be in a good frame of mind when they go in at halftime.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Lions defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive that was so poor. It's about discipline. We did see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Buccaneers come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 10-3. Out of the shotgun. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Out of the gun. And there's a drop.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second down after the incompletion. The give, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Ansah's in on the tackle. And with these incredible rushing numbers, it's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
The Buccaneers need to get to the 42 for the first down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
3rd and 5. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Mike Evans makes the play. And Evans is met at the 37. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Buccaneers from the 37. Toss to the outside. Good for only a yard. On the way, 3rd down. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And they bring it down at the 33-yard line.
When it's 3rd and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
They come to the line, and it's first down. down at the 28-yard line.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Second down here. Winston set in the pistol. Handoff made. Slashing to the right side.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
The Buccaneers will line up the first down markers right at the 23-yard line. Third down and 5. He's got the catch.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
An empty possession for the offense.
I think it's easy to see why he missed his field goal wide, Jim. Look, as he put his plant foot down and just got too close to the football in bad position, and that's why he missed it wide.
The Lions stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Second down coming up. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Looking across the middle. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Looking at every option. On target. A foot race. And in for the touchdown. Boy, things suddenly feel a lot different as that touchdown ties things, Phil, right before the intermission.
Oh, yeah, it just changes everything. It puts one team in a funk because they let the other team tie it up. And, of course, when you're the team that's behind and you score that touchdown to tie it up before halftime, man, that makes you feel great.
The point after try is in the books. The Buccaneers will get the ball back in a tie game. First half coming to a close. Scores 10-10. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Buccaneers will come to the line. Second quarter, tie game. Scores 10-10. First down at the 20. Here's the handoff. Tackle made by Levy that time. Tie game right now, and looking at the individual rushing stats, we do see a running back who hasn't had trouble carving up this defense so far.
This has been fun to watch, Jim Nance. Domination. That's what we're seeing physically by the offensive line, and the running back is taking advantage of it.
Makes the catch. Touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Tate's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
Stafford's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. The Lions will take the snap from the 25. He's tackled right at the 36. The Lions are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Tate the target with the catch. Tate's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. Second down, even after the completion. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Matthew Stafford looking long. What a catch. One-handed. And as the second quarter comes to a close, we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the start of the second half here in Tampa, Florida.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Buccaneers are in a tight playoff game, and that has fans on the edge of their seats. The Lions are playing solid football, and a kick return touchdown has certainly helped their cause. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights.
And we're back now at Raymond James Stadium. Jim Nance with Phil Simms on site for the beginning of the third quarter. Tate's got it on the return. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers defense heads onto the field here to start the second half, looking for another stop and once again to get the ball back to their offense as they're leading in this one here early third, Phil.
I like what they did the first half. The defense goes in here at halftime. They get a little rest, so come out here and show that energy and take advantage of the situation and make some plays.
The third quarter begins with this play. And that's David in on the stop.
The Lions have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
The Lions have it at the 29. Stafford finds Calvin Johnson. Berner's going to make the tackle.
The Lions just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Stafford's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Only 35 yards to the end zone. Matthew Stafford will be under center. The Lions will take the snap from the 35. That's a gain of 6.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 29.
Now 1st and 10. Scans the field. Makes the kick. Detroit in the end zone. Takes 2nd touchdown of the game. That touchdown ties the game here in the early stages of the 2nd half, Phil.
What a job. Way to come out in the 2nd half, early in the 3rd quarter, and just getting it done. Man, that makes you feel good, and I know the coaches are pumped up about that.
Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. The score's 17-17. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Buccaneers head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make them work.
Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
2nd down and 6. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult 3rd down and 11. Winston's back in shotgun formation. Knocked down as he fires it.
The Buccaneers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Tate's going to look for space now. And it's a gain of 9. The Lions offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they've run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
The Lions snap it at the 41, trying to plow ahead.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd. Stafford from the gun. And Matthews is going to pull in the bullet pass. The Lions rely on their passing game to lead them, and today it has. Stafford's been all but unstoppable.
He has been unstoppable here today. You want to win it? Well, Jim, we always hear it's a quarterback-driven league, and we are seeing that in today's game.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Set up now at the 37. Ebron split out wide on the left. 2nd and 10.
It's Riddick with the catch out of the backfield.
Parker's in on the tackle.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards. Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about 2 teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is 2 different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
Only 10 yards to go to the end zone.
Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Ebron can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Stepping up to the line at the 10. Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap. 3rd and goal from the 10. Chip shot here. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. And as we move closer to the final quarter, that field goal gives them the lead.
As a player, you start watching that clock, and you start thinking about the end of the game when you get the lead somewhere in the 3rd. So I know that's what they're thinking right now. Let's see if this defense can go out and hold the other team's offense.
The Lions have been all about defense here of late, 3 and out the last time they were on the field.
Yeah, it was a really good drive by them, just stopping the offense so quick, and it looked every aspect worked well. The coaches had to be really happy with the defense.
He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
It's 2nd down now, right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Let's round! Let's round! Let's round!
2nd down and 5. Evans got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The Buccaneers did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Handoff. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Well, not many yards you get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Second and 6. They hand it off to him again.
Well, they call you an outside linebacker for a reason. That means you play outside and you stop the wide runs by the offense, and he did it that time. Good job. Makes the tackle.
Third down now. The Buccaneers need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. Evans had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Lions back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
And now on the draw. And that gains 1.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Calvin Johnson with the grab. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Johnson's a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid gain. It doesn't quite get the first down.
Stafford, completion percentage 70% on the day. The Lions have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. Offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after that pass play. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Really good defensive play call there on 3rd down. The defense comes up with the stop. Now they give their offense a try here late in the game to win.
He wants to return this one. Tackled down at the 47. That return's good for about 13. The Buccaneers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy. Buccaneers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. 1st down and 10. Here's the handoff. That is a strong eye. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Lions all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today.
Second down and 9. Almost intercepted that time.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
The Lions defense now is going to go nickel. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
There's a fine line there when you're winning the football game. What do you do on the defensive side? Well, that time the defensive coordinator stayed aggressive, and he forces a fourth down by the offense.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Buccaneers defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
First down at the 17. Gets the handle here. Parker's there to make the tackle. The Buccaneers pride themselves on their defense, but it hasn't been a strength for them here today.
Yeah, they do, but listen, it's not working today. They've been out there for a lot of plays, and you know what is happening? They have fatigue, and when you have fatigue on the defensive side, what goes? You can't think clearly, and you just keep making bad mistakes.
Picks up about 2. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
Gets it again. Just when they needed it at last to hit on a third down conversion.
The Lions offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
First and 10. They'll run it here. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Second down and 11. Matt Stafford gets it to Calvin Johnson. The Buccaneers all season long have been impossible to throw against, but today they are getting shredded, Phil.
Well, they've been impossible to throw against because they have one of the best pass rushes in the NFL. When that's not working, you find out, hey, there's a few weaknesses on that defensive side. They are showing up today.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First and 10 to the ground. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second down, 4 to go. He reaches up and grabs it. Third catch today so far. The Lions are in front thanks to their quarterback. Stafford's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
Ebron can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Ebron's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. Tate seemingly caught everything thrown his way today, Phil.
He has caught everything thrown his way, Jim. Listen, this guy has some of the best hands in the NFL.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. They'll go ground. Parker's there to make the stop.
The Lions, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. And we're back now. The defense will have to find a way to get its offense back on the field. They call his name again. Not able to get away from Mingo that time. This has been a long drive so far. Feeds him again. Gains 5. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Should be an easy one here. The kick is through for 3.
Kickers are like everybody else, like quarterbacks throwing the football. When their confidence is high, they can make it look easy. Another nice field goal by the kicker.
Steps up and fields it at the 2. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Jameis Winston now running out to the huddle. And this is a drive where they cannot afford to come up empty.
He must love this situation right now because he has all the talent in the world, and all you have to do on the offensive side is give him a chance. If he gets a little window, he can take advantage of that defense.
Are you feeling positive vibes right? Anso with the sack. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And he's sacked again. Third down coming up, needing a first at this point. The Buccaneers get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. He's wide open for the grab.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 30. He's in the clear. The 30, the 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. His role on that scoring drive cannot be overemphasized. What a performance by him, helping them get down the field.
Listen, he did his part on that drive. When they called his number, he came through with the catches.
All eyes focus now on the extra point for the lead. Makes the PAT. So we've got a late lead change and a receiving team that will try to find a way to bounce back. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Well, the time has come for this offense to either come through in the clutch or face the possibility of walking out of here with a loss. This drive almost certainly will decide the game.
I thought you were going to say it's time to put up or shut up.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So, well, I believe they're going to put up. They got talent along the offensive line, a good quarterback, and maybe the best wide receiver in football.
And we're going to shut up and watch. First down at the 21. Two hands on the football and has the catch. The Lions use another timeout here, and they have one left. first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Stafford in shotgun formation. And Matthews has got it. And a first. The Lions need to get to the 43-yard line in order to give their kicker a shot.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts. Those timeouts, you got to treat them like gold. There's no doubt about it. And that time, the quarterback does a good job. Spike the football, stop the clock, and keep those timeouts.
The Lions get set to snap the football. Only one timeout remaining here in the fourth. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception. Bill, it's third down. They are in four-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Third and long, a big spot here as they trail late. Third down and 10. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. Coming off that incompletion, that leaves just enough time for one more snap.
Yeah, one more play, and you never know what's going to happen in the NFL when you have one play. There's so many talented receivers. They can make big plays even when they're not there. It's going to be fun to watch.
The Lions, last snap. Let's see what they can do here. Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. Wants to go deep. Jonathan Joseph with the interception. One team has secured its spot in the conference championship, while the other disheartened to know they were this close to the NFL's Final Four. When you win in this round, you win in the divisional round. You know now they're just one more victory away from the Super Bowl stage. What a victory here today.
It is that dream that you have of going to the Super Bowl. We got a lot closer after today's game, and to beat such a quality opponent gives you confidence. You feel good about everything you're doing. You can't wait for that conference championship game.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.